Hey everybody, this is Tina with 85th House Vibrations, and welcome to your monthly readings for October 2016. In honor of Halloween, I'll be using my little spooky filter. I know a few of you were put off by that, and I'm sorry, but I want to have a little bit of fun, do something a little different, and in the upcoming months, I'll be getting back to semi-normal. I say semi because nothing's ever really normal where I'm coming from. And remember, if I get on camera looking like the Crypt Keeper, you asked for it. Anyway, the other thing is that I will be using a new spread. It is an 8 card spread. It's called the Planetary Spread. And it has a card for uh, the two luminaries, which are the sun and the moon. And there's a card placement for Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and then there's an outcome card. So that is a total of 8 cards in the spread. Let me know what you think about it. So far, so good. I think I may have confused a few people in some of the previous videos, and like I mentioned to I think Virgo and Libra and so forth. I'm actually an astrologer first, so a lot of times I interject a lot of astrology into my tarot readings, and it may throw some people off. I'll try to simplify it if I can, or make it more understandable. But let me know what you guys think about the spread. Let me know if it works for you, or if you like the 3 card spread that I've been using. It gives a lot of information as well. So, if you have a notion to, just let me know how you feel about that. Um, and if you guys haven't already, please like and subscribe. If any of you would like a personal reading, you can contact me at tina@85thhousevibrations.net. And with that, let's get on to our readings. Hey Capricorn, hope everybody's doing good. Let's go ahead and get started. In the sun position, which is representative of the self, we have the Palace of Swords. And the Palace of Swords is about mental clarity. It's about being able to rise above the mental fog so that you can think clearly. I also see this card as a card of clairvoyance. Now, I know again with the filters you can't really see what that looks like, but it just looks like some fantasy land. The Palace of Swords is the highest level of thinking. Um, and that's on the physical realm and the metaphysical realm, because as I said before, I see this card as a card of clairvoyance. But it's also a place that um, it's an atmosphere. It can be an atmosphere. It could be what I like to call penthouse status. These are the swankest clubs. These are penthouses and the most expensive restaurants and art galleries, and all of that big money stuff. The Palace of Swords could represent high class, big money, the good stuff, as far as an environment. But when it comes to thinking, it's about that higher state of mind. And Capricorn, with this in your sun position, which is going to be you this month, I feel like you are thinking of a master plan. There is something that you are trying to do, Capricorn, and you are really, really trying to think of a master plan. Whatever it is that you come up with cannot be half-assed. It's got to be MacGyver special. I know some of you that are younger than 35 may not know who MacGyver is, but some of the more mature viewers might. But yeah, this is coming up with the ultimate idea. the ultimate plan, the ultimate masterpiece. Capricorn, yes, you are really thinking hard this month. In the moon position, we have the Three of Wands. The moon is about home, the private sector of life. The moon can be representative of the emotions and the subconscious, nurturing. This could be, the moon talks about the mother. In your home life, Capricorn, I feel like with this Three of Wands, you've put in some work, and you're waiting to see what the results are going to be. If you have made some serious efforts towards things in your home, your private sector of life, your family, and you're now just kind of waiting to see what's going to develop. But you are doing a lot of work in regards to your home and family life. In the Mercury position, we have the Six of Coins. And coins are about resources and money and finances. They can also be about physical relationships. Mercury is about how we think. It's about our expression, our communications, our conversations. It's about Mercury rules the third house of short distance travels. This could be about social media. Anything that has to do with communications is going to be represented by Mercury. So in this case, with the Six of Coins here in this position, you're thinking about your money. You are hoping that what you're waiting, like I said, with the Three of Wands in the home position, you were sitting back kind of to see what develops. I don't know if you were sitting back. I don't know if Capricorn ever just sits back, but you are just kind of, like I said, waiting to see what's going to develop. And your thoughts are around your money. The Six of Coins, I always like to say, is the what goes around comes around card, but in a very good way. This is about helping people when they need it, and this is about asking for the help when you need it. It's a card of generosity. It's a card of give and take. The Six of Coins shows a guy who looks like he's got his stuff together. When the Six of Coins comes up, I feel like that person has enough to give. They are well off enough to where they have enough to give. Um, and Capricorn, you are hoping that whatever it is that you're waiting for, whatever developments that you are waiting for to take place, you're hoping that it puts you in a position of having enough so that you can give if you need to, or you may be thinking about a way to get some money from somebody. You may be asking for an advance at work. You may be asking for a loan from your local bank. You could be asking for a loan from your, maybe your brother or sister. You could be working extra hours. But either you are in the position to be generous, or you're hoping that you run across somebody who is generous enough to help you out with something. The other thing I see about this is some of you Capricorns might be um, making speeches or holding some type of seminars, conferences, where you may be teaching people how to make money, how to maximize their resources, how to put themselves in a position of comfort. And with the moon, the three of coins, it's in the Mercury position, but it is ruled under the energies of Moon and Taurus. So again, you're doing all of this, Capricorn, I feel like for your home and family. Like I said, you're putting a lot of work in hopes to get yourself in a position of comfort, even so much to where you can be generous, or maybe you're needing that help from other people. Now, the other thing that I am seeing with this Six of Coins in the Mercury position is that, sure, you may be thinking about it, but you may be expressing, or you may be telling people what you have. You may be, Capricorn, talking a little bit too much, and somebody may be listening a little too hard. The reason I say that is because in the Venus position, we've got the Seven of Swords reversed. Capricorn, maybe as a result of, oh, let me say this first. Venus can be about our lovers, the way we give and receive love, what makes us comfortable. I mean, Venus is even about personal hygiene and how we clean our homes. It's what we find beautiful, what makes us comfortable. Sort of like the moon, but the moon is about safety and security. It's about, the moon talks about like when a baby cries and the way they feel if their mother responds right away, as opposed to if she doesn't respond at all, as opposed to if she yells at them. The moon, while it is things that make you comfortable and make you feel safe, Venus is about things that you find beautiful, but also make you comfortable, things that you are attracted to, things that just feel good for you. So Venus can be representative of your money, and it can be representative of your significant other, somebody that is close to you. You can definitely find love and beauty in people that you are not romantically involved with. With the Seven of Swords reversed in the Venus position, Capricorn, the first thing I want to say is I know you're thinking of a master plan. You're working hard to get your money up. But if you, for any reason, have it in your head that you may want to cheat somebody out of money or take somebody's money in a way that is less than moral, the Seven of Swords it won't let you get away with it. You're going to be found out, and you don't want that to happen. I want to go back a little bit because I wanted to say the sun is going to be in Libra, and Libra is Libra is your 10th house, Capricorn. So like I said, this just confirms the master plan that you're thinking about has something to do with the work you do. The 10th house is more about the career, and the 6th house is more about the job. But this still, this is something to do. You're thinking really hard. You're trying to come up with something. You're trying to create an environment through the work that you do, through your career, through your public standing, through your reputation. You may be an authority figure. You may have a reputation for the way your mind works, for the things that you know. Now, whether or not that's a good reputation or a bad reputation is to be determined. But in your public standing, I feel like you have a reputation for uh, the way you think, what you know, master plans. And Mercury, when we talked about the 6 of coins, and I talked about this being about maybe you talking about the things that you have or thinking about how to get the money and blah, blah, blah. Mercury is going to be moving into Libra on the 8th. So that is also going to be on the 8th of October. That's also going to be in your 10th house. So again, your communication is going to be, it's associated with your public standing. It's associated with your reputation. It's associated with your career. And if you are an authority figure, Capricorn, if you are somebody who's big in the community, I would definitely encourage you, if you're trying to think of a master plan and you may have some get rich quick scheme in your head, I would just a little bit of advice. Maybe you want to abort that mission, because like I said, with the 7 of Swords reversed, and this is in the Venus position, so like I said, this could be about your money. If you try to steal, if you try to cheat, if you try to get away with something, you won't. The other way that I see this is, like I said before, with the 6 of coins and the Mercury position, I feel like you may be talking about money, maybe talking about the things you have. And like I said, somebody may be listening too hard. The 7 of Swords is a thief, upright. Now, reversed, he's still a thief. But he doesn't get away with it. So based on you talking about, maybe you are confiding in some people, maybe you're confiding with some groups of people, some friends, even your brothers and sisters, those family people in your neighborhood. You might be just giving them too much information on your assets, on your resources, on your finances. And I'm saying all of that to say, Capricorn, if you don't have a home alarm, October might be a good time to invest. You don't have an alarm on your car and you like your car, October may be a good time to get an alarm system of some sort. Maybe get a safe, because the 7 of Swords can certainly come through to try to take everything that you've worked for. or that you um, put into action. Same thing. Now, the good news is they're going to get caught. Venus moves into Scorpio. Venus is already in Scorpio. So another thing that this could be, I mean, Capricorn, this could actually be, if somebody's taking something from you, this could be, somebody that you thought you could trust. This could be, the girlfriend or wife stealing money out of the pants pocket while you're sleeping. Um, Using the numbers on your credit cards and you don't know things about it. I mean, if it's not your significant other, it could be somebody that's close to you, somebody at a place that you may hang out at a lot. Like I said, maybe this is uh, okay. Yeah, the places that you may hang out at a lot, somebody that you know from your church, maybe somebody that you go to the gym with, you put your bag down and somebody steals your bag at the gym. You go into the gas station to get some gas, you leave your car running, you come out, your car is gone. And I feel like that this is somebody that you know, somebody that you know well, somebody that's close enough to you for you to be surprised if they did this to you. Or somebody you know in the neighborhood, you know well enough. Like if you go in the gas station and somebody steals your car, look around your neighborhood first. If you're at church, beware of what the pastor, the priest, the bishop, anybody, beware of what they may be saying. They may be trying to swindle you. Now, on the other hand, because you are thinking of a master plan, Capricorn, you may be trying to beat the system. You may know about some organizations or institutions or places that you could get money from, but um, not in the most moral or legal way. And that's what I was saying before. I would definitely abort that mission if that's your master plan, especially if you are an authority in your community, in your neighborhood, in your vicinity, because you're going to get caught. And this is going to tarnish your reputation. This is going to tarnish your public standing. Rather than trying to get it quick, keep working like you're doing, Capricorn, because you're good for that. And just continue to be patient and wait for things to develop. Things don't always happen on our time. For those of us who believe in God or a higher power, or whatever it is that makes you comfortable, there is a saying amongst believers. It says God may not show up when you want him to, but he's always right on time. Capricorn, I really want to put it in your brain, put it in your mental. that things may not be going as fast as you want them to. Maybe you feel like you have waited too long, but things don't happen necessarily on our time. And it may not be God to you, but I feel like if you wait, it may not come when you want, but it'll come right on time. Okay? So moving on to the Mars position, we have the Page of Cups. Mars is about our movement. It's about our desires. It's about our passion. It's about our physical activity. It's about sex. It's about hostility, aggression, anger, fighting. And you've got the Page of Cups in that position. Generally, the court cards, which are the pages, the knights, the queens, and the kings, are people that come into our space, people we may be dealing with. But this could also be energies that you yourself project for a certain time. The Page of Cups is usually going to be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So this could be somebody that you are dealing with that is a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or you could be this Page of Cups right now. Now, what I am thinking about this Page of Cups and the Mars position, this Page of Cups has been, whether that's you or somebody else, has been watching everything that is going on, or somehow intuitively knows what's going on. Either you know intuitively what you need to do or what's going on around you, or if somebody takes your stuff, if somebody takes something from you, you intuitively you know who that is. Or maybe there is somebody who has watched all of this go down. This may be somebody that you know that brings you some news, because either they saw what happened, even if it was you, if you did something that was less than stellar, Capricorn. If this Page of Cups in the Mars position is not you, then they are the person that saw what you may have done. They are the person who, with this being the cups, they may be attached to their morals and beliefs and things like that, and they have a sense of what's right and wrong. And this Page of Cups, whether that be you or somebody else, like I said, it's going to be somebody who's pretty intuitive, but it's somebody who doesn't have a handle on their emotions very much. So being emotionally hung up on something can cause the Page of Cups to maybe not make the best decision, or maybe not say the best things. But this person generally is really nice. This is somebody that you can talk to, and maybe this is somebody, Capricorn, that you were talking to about your master plan. But maybe and if this is you, I'm not saying, please don't shoot the messenger. I'm not saying, Capricorn, that you guys are going to do anything scandalous. But what I'm saying is, if this is you that has, whether you decided to take something from work, the Seven of Swords, again, I got to go back to that. This could be a situation where you might take some pens or something from work, and where you don't think it's a big deal, it's a total what do they call it, breach an agreement, a breach of contract, or I don't know, but it's a no-no with the company, with the organization, with the institution. So just be careful. This is just a situation where you may not even have to be trying to do anything that's quote unquote wrong, but you pay for it because you just didn't realize that it was a no-no. So anyway, back to the Page of Cups. This could either be you, and you're intuitive and you've got the right idea and you're easy to talk to and you're pretty nice, but you could be so emotionally led by things that you that's not usually Capricorn, but if you've got some heavy water in your chart, maybe you have a Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon, or Cancer, Pisces, rising moon, or something like that, or just somewhere heavy in your chart. But if you display these kind of emotions, you may be the kind of person who acts on emotion rather than thinking things through, rather than acting on logic. And sometimes it's cool to act on emotions. In this situation, though, if this is you acting on your emotions, maybe because you're impatient about how to make this master plan come together, it is just a better idea to wait. Now, back to what I was saying before about the Page of Cups. If that is somebody else, this may be somebody, if you got robbed, if somebody cheated you, if your lover's cheating on you, this may be somebody who knows about it and they come to you and tell you about it. I know who did it. I know who she was with, or I know who he was with. I know who broke into your place. I know that this person is trying to scam you, or they've seen it. And like I said, if it was you, then this Page of Cups know you did it and they're going to tell. So if you've confided in somebody that you thought you could trust, oh boy, I think they tell it. I think they tell it, because the Seven of Swords doesn't get away with anything, and the Page of Cups in the Mars position, it may be, it may not even be that they are acting on their morals. They just may be jealous or hostile towards you for some reason. They for whatever reason, they just may want to see you go down. The Page of Cups is generally not like this, but like I said, if they get behind an emotion, sometimes they won't see things logically, but they are intuitive, so you really can't put a whole lot past them. Okay, so I think I've talked about the Page of Cups too long. Moving on to the Jupiter position. We've got the Ten of Cups reversed. The tens are about fulfillments, and the cups are about emotions and relationships and nurturing and things like that. Whatever is going on with this situation, Capricorn, that has to do with this master plan, with this money, with maybe what you have done, if you cheated somebody, it just with the Ten of Cups in the Jupiter position, one way or another, it is like your luck has run out. If you've been getting away with something, your luck is going to run out on that, and it's going to possibly cause, these things could possibly cause, I'm not saying that this is the case for every Capricorn, and please don't assume that I'm saying that you're a bad person, Capricorn. All I'm saying is that if this is you, this could cause the loss of family, home, your fulfillment, everything that you've worked for. Maybe just because there's something that there's some type of get rich quick thing going on with you. On the other hand, if somebody takes your stuff, if somebody breaks into your house, it's kind of the same thing here, because the Ten of Cups is about the home. It's, if upright, it's about the husband, the wife, and the 2.5 kids and a dog. This is, like I've said in another video, this is what we used to call the American dream. So, you know, whether you flub that up or whether somebody comes and takes everything that you've worked for, it causes you some losses with your family. It causes you guys some setbacks. It's kind of like what you had before, you don't, or your luck just kind of runs out in the month of October. Understand too that this is not about the rest of your life. This is short-term energy, or it lasts for a little while. You know, we all go through hard times, and then they even out again, and that's even going to show up in this reading. So let's keep moving. In the Saturn position, we have got the Two of Coins reversed, and this is about having a lot on your plate, a lot to do. It's about being able to do it all with balance. It's about keeping those balls in the air. It's about the great juggling act when you are trying to balance work and home, when you're trying to balance uh, recreation and work, when you're trying to do things in moderation. Maybe you are juggling two physical relationships, and that could be another thing that the Seven of Swords in the Venus position is talking about is, you know, maybe somebody gets caught cheating. Somebody may not have been successful juggling those two relationships and keeping it quiet. They get caught, and this could cause the loss of home and family. That's another situation. And the Two of Coins is in the Saturn position. So Saturn wants you to become disciplined about your money, about your resources, about your responsibilities. Saturn wants you to act like a responsible adult. And like if this is an additional relationship that you have, Saturn wants you to uh, be a responsible adult and make the right decision. If these are physical relationships, the coins, Saturn is saying make a choice, do the right thing, be mature. But Saturn could also be restricting the things that you had, the money that you had. And like I said, it could be because somebody came in and actually burglarized you or something like that. And so now you're losing your money, you're losing your options. So Saturn, I'm sorry. I should have said this before because this video is going to be way too long, but I got to say this. Oh, with this Ten of Cups reversed, in the Jupiter position, I wonder, Capricorn, if there is something legal going on. I'm seeing foreclosures. I'm seeing breach of contract. Because this is all going on in the 10th house of your career, of your public standing. I wonder if some of you may owe the banks. Maybe something is going on in court. Capricorn, that could be it too. As a result, maybe of somebody possibly having an extramarital affair, because Venus is in Scorpio. Venus is in Scorpio in October. And I talked about the Seven of Swords, which, could be cheating. That is happening in the 11th house. And it's going to start in the 11th house, then it's going to move into your 12th. So I'm feeling like, in one sense, Capricorn, there may be somebody that you or your partner meets in a social situation amongst friends. Tries to hmm. This could be, like I said, somebody that is part of a group you belong to, an organization, a gym, a church. And I said all of those things before. So if you can think back to when I talked about somebody stealing from you, this could be somebody that you've met or your partner has met in some of those same places. The examples that I used before about places where these things could be happening, where somebody could have been, taking your stuff, or people you were telling about things. I also feel like this could be somebody that you or your partner, if you're in a relationship, met in one of these places. And this thing turns into some sort of secret relationship. There's some hidden information too. But like I said, if whoever it is, it doesn't matter. If your partner has found somebody amongst your group of friends, or in the places you guys hang out in the community, whatever the case may be, you're going to be the Page of Cups, and you're going to catch them. If you find somebody in one of these places, if you're in a committed relationship with somebody, they're going to catch you. You won't get away with it. Now, the other thing is, back to me saying that I felt like maybe there was uh, something possibly going on in court, something that could cause you to be uprooted, whether that just be emotionally or physically. This particular thing can cause shakeups in the home. And with the Two of Coins reversed, some of you may be needing to find a new physical dwelling, and you're trying to make a choice. And you could be either, you may, oh goodness, so much, and we don't, like I said, there's only so much time. You may be changing your physical location where you live. You may have to, because something may have happened in court. Something may have happened to where your money is not the way it once was, or you may have gotten caught doing something, or you catch somebody doing something, but by the time you catch them, you're still in a pickle. Okay, here's the bottom line. We got to wrap this up, because I see so many things, and I could talk forever about this. Um, the outcome, Capricorn, is the Six of Wands reversed. The month of October, um, I don't think it's going to be boring. I'll say that. Jupiter, I'm sorry, the outcome card being the Six of Wands. This is generally a person who is highly regarded. Sometimes these can be famous people. These are people who have reputations within the community. These are generally people that are looked up to, that are respected. Um, the people around him are generally fascinated by the Six of Wands. Whenever he comes through, everybody pays attention, and that's when he's upright. Now, the thing about it is, the same people that you lead to victory can be the same people that try to take you down. And I'm wondering if that is what's going on here. Maybe the same people that you've been generous to. Maybe the same people that you've told things, tried to help them out. They may have been the same people that tried to take you down. Well, the thing about it in reversed this time, says that um, it doesn't it doesn't end the story for you, Capricorn. You get back up, you dust yourself off, and you keep doing right on what you do. You'll come out of this. You will get your just due. If you're the one who has been victimized or violated, whatever the case may be, you'll get your just due. That's your outcome. You'll get your just due. I'm not going to give another overview or try to wrap it up. I've talked way too long. I hope you guys were able to follow me. But like I said, I see so much here, Capricorn. I wish you guys the best of luck. Do remember that you end up coming out of that and you'll reign supreme. If somebody's doing something, I just said I wasn't going to do, I just said I wasn't going to do a final summary. But just know that if somebody does something to you, they get caught. They don't get away with it. And it doesn't matter who it is, but they'll get caught. And keep in mind, too, that if you do something that is not quite right, you'll get caught, too. And you have to try to decide whether or not that is worth your reputation. You have to decide whether or not that is worth everything you've worked for. You have to decide whether or not that is worth losing possibly your family, your assets, spending some time in court having somebody make less than desirable decisions for you that you have no choice but to be a part of because they are legally binding decisions. So definitely, Capricorn, when you're coming up with this master plan, be balanced, be fair, be noble, honest, all of those things. Those are going to be key things this month. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys again next month. If you would like a personal reading, please please contact me at Tina at 85th House Vibrations. Good night.